guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome, cross watchers. If you're new to the channel, happy to have you land here. I'm going to pull from Soul Helper Oracle just to activate the reading, to see what kind of message comes through for you today. Card 19, enter the temple of your truth and learn to value it. Good message. 1 and 9 is 10, so we're talking about completion, something wrapping up. It's kind of powerful and auspicious for you since around about 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time today, Pluto is finally moving out of your sign, Capricorn, and into the sign of Aquarius. So that is a completion of sorts. The big last move of Pluto in the sign of Capricorn for our lifetimes. Takes Pluto 248 years roughly to get around the zodiac, so we won't see him in Capricorn again. And will be with us in the sign of Aquarius through about 2044. So you should maybe feel a little liberated. Aquarius is a sign of truth. You can think of the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, energies where truth is paramount to our freedom and our liberation. Yeah, so it's a nice sort of auspicious message you get here. All right, I'm going to go ahead, pull the spread, give you my general impressions, and then I'll go back through with the clarifiers for the details. Do keep in mind it's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. Take what speaks to you, leave the rest. And keep in mind, messages can come through reversed. All that to say that I'm talking about Capricorn, but the message can be specifically to a cross watcher. Here we go. Well, we're coming in with the energy of the divine masculine. What is crossing that? Something is taking a very long time here. Lots of patience required, or patience is wearing thin. The root of the problem, Queen of Wands. Yes, I'm feeling the impatience there, and it could be very disempowering. These two energies, by the way, are both Aries, associated with the sign of Aries, so cardinal, startup, firebrand. Where action is needed, there may be nothing really moving, or it's taking a lot of time. In the past, the Two of Wands, that is about choosing the path, determining at some point what you wanted, maybe taking separate paths, different paths not aligning, something coming through on that realm. Top of mind right now, are we on the same page? It's kind of writing itself as I go, right? Are we on the same page? Is there some form of level of cooperation, of buy-in, investment in the early stages? Are we building beginning to build a solid foundation? In the near future, some need for either deep reflection or some healing here. Spirit's talking to you about the time that it takes to kind of go within. The need for definitely reflection, but also like a radical self-inventory, some introspection, time to yourself, self-awareness. Yeah. Little time off the grid for some personal growth. In the hidden energies of your person, oof, wow, the moon. So maybe there's some apprehension associated, something that's triggering some fears or insecurities for them. And in the outcome position, maybe it'll all turn out okay here. I am seeing you almost as not, you're on separate paths. I think somewhere at some point in time in the past, could be a while ago now, you took separate paths. And we're losing patience, specifically Queen of Wands energy. Kind of patience is wearing thin. That's why what's top of mind is, are we on the same page or not? But you're being guided to really kind of focus on yourself. And in that vein, it's sort of like, once you understand your motivations, what makes you tick, you can kind of shed some light, right? Shine the light for the person you're trying to call forth, the person you're trying to understand yourself. If you don't understand you first, is what I'm trying to say is understand yourself first so that you understand some of the dynamics here, and then you can light the path for your person and help them understand themselves, and then all the dynamics between you, because that's what I will be exploring in the extended anyway. So that's sort of how I'm seeing it. I'm future casting a little bit here because this person doesn't see what's happening. With the moon, there's something that we can't see, and that's what triggers some apprehensions and insecurities and fears and worry. But in the outcome position, it looks like we may be headed to something really beautiful and really lovely, but in the meantime, there's all this uncertainty. Okay, so that's why you're being guided to Hermit energy, which is very solitary for a reason, for some self-discovery. So let's see the Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, King of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So perhaps there's been this walking away that may have happened a while ago, and it's almost as if the message was, I have to figure something out. I'm seeing the message coming from the Emperor, basically saying, it's going to take me some time. There's something I have to figure out before I'm ready, King of Pentacles, to be fully invested in the here and now. The King of Pentacles, 3D, masculine archetype of a life partner, didn't have all the answers, wasn't really certain, had something to do, to take care of before they could take any action. So there's this moment where now Queen of Wands here, and the root of the problem is kind of like, I don't know if I'm interested in hanging out. Right? Queen of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Ten of Wands. I'm about to break. This is too much. I feel like whoever you are watching, and of course, again, remember, it can all come through reversed. You can be observing this person's energy. You're not sure it was sincere now. This is all weighing very heavily. It's becoming quite burdensome. The cards from the bottom of the deck, for those who are new, are what you can't see. It's either in your own unconscious awareness, this person's unconscious awareness, or playing out behind the scenes. And I think for whoever this Queen of Wands is, it's a lot. It's a lot to carry. You're not sure that what you were told isn't something you were just sold. It's like, well, we were talking about the future, and I was told, well, you're going to have to wait for that because I have something else I have to take care of, or I'm, not ready for that. I'm feeling like you were told you had to wait, and now you're not sure how sincere that was. And it's weighing on you very heavily. And obviously, the Seven of Pentacles, that sort of things unfolding organically and needing to be patient, is wearing thin. Queen of Wands not known for her patience. Two of Wands in the past. Ten of Swords. Yep. I think we had an ending. I think something began probably beautifully and ended as soon as it started, with lots of pain, disappointment, despair, even regrets, because the paths went in separate way. It went in separate directions. And it could have just been a matter of timing, something not being good timing. That's a Seven of Pentacles reference I'm getting. Very like earthbound timing thing, like stick a pin in it. I've got to do this, that, or the other. And just really experienced as a major blow. So now, top of mind, Three of Pentacles. Nine of Cups, the Tower, Death card. Yeah, so now your headspace is, I just feel this person, this energy is being complacent. There's no wish fulfillment. I feel like I'm not on a solid foundation here. Nothing has changed, and it just feels like this is going nowhere fast. So definitely some residual despair, but now it seems like the writing is on the wall. That you don't have this person's investment in the connection, that nothing has really changed, and therefore this is unsustainable for the long haul. Four of Swords in the near future. Hanged Man, wow. Six of Cups, Six of Swords. Like, the minute you get to this point where you are now, where you're like, yep, nothing's changing, nothing's happening, I feel this person's being complacent, they just you know, told me, hang on, I gotta go take care of ABC, or I'm not ready for this now, but when I am, I'll come back. And you're like, yeah, and here I am, and my patience has worn thin. And just as you're ready to let that all go, boom, you're in limbo land, and it's like, hold up, not so fast. In comes that Six of Cups, the Six of Wands, past life soulmate returning, some form of, and I feel this is playing out behind the scenes in the near future, some form of a reconciliation. Yeah, some effort at extending an olive branch, finding a way to make peace, reconciling what has happened here, coming in with maybe an effort at compromise. You know, like, they don't want to lose you, right? They don't want to lose you. So it isn't a full-on investment, but it's like a hang on before you finally heal from all of, like, and get me out of your hair, you know, wash me out of your hair. I have a thought. Don't let me go. Let's meet in the middle somehow. That's sort of what I'm seeing. And the meet in the middle is where you both find something that works for you. So I don't know if it's like compromise exactly, but something that's negotiated, where it's like it works for them and it works for you. And it's something that upon reflection, it's like, okay, you got a deal. That's what I'm seeing in the near future. Because the whole, hang on, I'm not quite ready yet, isn't working. And so that's why where you are right now is, yeah, I'm not getting the cooperation. I think you're just, you know, you've just put me off, and you're not doing anything. Nothing's changing. This is unsustainable. And then just as you're about to go into total healing mode, and like I said, clearing their energy out of your life, that's like, wait, hold up. So that's what I'm seeing, and Spirit's talking to you about the Hermit. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Yeah, there's a need for you to do some deep self-examination, because it's like you've been on this journey, you've been doing so much work on yourself, by yourself, for yourself, while you've been sort of in suspended animation here. Not self-imposed, it's kind of been put upon you in this connection. And now I feel like Spirit's saying, have you come to any conclusions about this connection? Do you believe this person to be your one true love, the love of your life, a gift from Spirit? Because that may be what's coming toward you. Now think about this, because the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving, doesn't arrive quick, fast, in a hurry, doesn't operate on Queen of Wands time. Okay? There's like a method to the madness with the Knight of Pentacles, and you've heard me say it for those of you who have watched me for any length of time. This is someone who begins with the end in mind. Talk about future forecasting. I said it before. It's like projects way out into the future. What does that Ten of Pentacles look like? What do I have to make sure I've got going for me so that I can provide that, so that I have all my T's crossed, all my I's dotted, all my freaking ducks in a row, so that by the time I get to from point A to point B, it's all wrapped up in a bow. That I'm not acting on impulse and frickin' fantasy. So the Knight of Pentacles, the only knight where the horse isn't moving, doesn't show, right? Pretty much like you can see him looking out there, like, all right, I'm moving forward with intention, with purpose, with clarity, methodically, intentionally, deliberately, with a plan. So there's something you're being called to go back within, little introspection, little self-awareness about what your need for speed is, what your needs are here, and how you're interpreting what's unfolding. Because this might be what's coming toward you, and it might be why it's taking so long. And it might be that this person has a method to their madness, and Ace of Swords. Now I get it. Now I see. Maybe there's a little epiphany there for you. For you to go back within and just check yourself on, because it seems to me like Spirit's trying to say this, everybody's approach is different. And if what's coming toward you is the love of your life and someone that's bringing everything that you could ever imagine a lifelong life partnership would be, if they're bringing that to your doorstep with an intention to stay, is there really a timetable for that? And whose timetable do we operate by? Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like that's the message from Spirit. Because what I have felt from the beginning is a pressure situation. And I can't be what you need me to be now. And almost a walking away, that because the paths went in different directions. And that felt like it was based on a timetable. I said it at the outset. So let's see in the hidden energies, your person has the moon here. Chariot, 7 of Wands, 9 of Swords. Oh my God. Yeah, okay, so like this person is verklempt. They're like, okay, I don't know what's happening here. I can't really see it all. I'm going on pure emotion and some adrenaline, and I want to move forward and make progress in this situation. But I'm also like a little resistant too, because it's scary and I'm apprehensive. But I'm going to do it scared. It's like there's fear here. I can feel the fear, but it's not fear, boogeyman fear. It's fear like everything in my body is telling me to resist, is telling me to just like stop, make it stop. But they're moving forward anyway. They're doing it scared. And, right? It's like the first time you go on like a really super wicked roller coaster. I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm literally gonna be screaming, oh sweet Jesus, all the way down, right? This is all their anxieties, like off the charts. Okay, so what you're observing here is this person, the Chariot, triumph, victory. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna white knuckle my way through, but I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Oh my God. It is very human emotion, trying to trust their intuition and override their fears, and, you know, throw their passion into it to override their tendency to resist. And in the outcome position with the 4 of Wands, as Spirit said, maybe it just might be worth the wait. Maybe it just might be worth the wait. Yeah. 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 Temperance. Patience. You got 2 patience cards here, my friends. With that happily ever after card, 10 of Cups in the middle, on the 4 of Wands, the beginning of life partnership. You can pull this off if you can embrace the construct that maybe what seems to be taking too long is taking its time for a higher purpose. That's what I have for you. So before I give you the astrology that showed up, a couple things. I am going to the extended where, now that we have the storyline for the collective, if this is yours, I'm going into the relationship. So I want to see your energy and your blocks. I have a little hint, but let's get the nitty gritty. Their energy, this Emperor, and their blocks. That will be very helpful. We're also getting an inkling about that here too. The connection, the relationship dynamic. We're looking at that. A divine message from Spirit around that. And In the outcome position, I'm looking at the opportunities to mitigate the blocks. So what might be helpful to help sort of break up like the tumbler on the lock so we can clear the blocks and get you the outcome that you desire. Something like this might be really nice, right? So that's what we'll be doing in the extended. The links are below. Notice I said links plural. Option 1 is a monthly renewal for the sign of Capricorn. Click the link, read about it. You get a lot of stuff. But it's a monthly. It renews, in other words. Option 2, just this extended, just for this reading. And option 3, as always, is the all access pass. Kind of works like a Netflix account. You do have to go into moments.com to access your account, just like Netflix. And then you can watch everything I've ever uploaded, this and anything else I ever upload. It's fabulous. I love that one. And if you've been enjoying this reading or other readings and you have not yet done so, please do subscribe below. That's our energetic exchange. Do that with other readers too. That's, you know, kind of how you help us stay here on this platform, number one, but also help us reach other viewers just like you who are looking for answers to their questions and insights to help navigate the twists and turns of their relationships. That's how you do it, is you click subscribe, you get in the comments, you say, hey, that was helpful. I come back, I comment. That's how it works, guys. So please, 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 that's my ask. Okay, so here we go. Emperor, yes, Aries. We have the King of Pentacles is Taurus, Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Our Queen of Wands is Aries, the ever so impatient Aries. I know, I was married to one and my daughter is one. Man, this Virgo can't get a break. I love them both. Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The World card, Saturn, Capricorn, and Aquarius. We have the Tower, Mars, which also rules Aries. And then the Death card is Scorpio. Hanged Man is Neptune, which rules Pisces. The Hermit is Virgo. The Knight of Pentacles, more Virgo. The Moon is Pisces. Cancerian energy here for the Chariot. And Temperance is Sagittarius. We're moving into Sag season Thursday. So yeah, beautiful message also for your oracle. Enter the temple of your truth, of your truth. Yes, of your truth. And didn't I even say this, the Ace of Swords, and learn to value it. What's your truth here? I'll move into the extended. I'll see you there in a second. Bye for now.